Hey everyone, Lisa here, your certified wellness and well-being coach over at lisaandpeppy.com. And I would like to do a little card reading for you. And on this week's card reading, I'm using my Abraham Hicks well-being cards. They're very inspirational. Everything is good and positive. If you would like a reading with me, a more personalized reading, you can go over to lisaandpeppy.com or wellbeingawakening.com, and you can click on the private coaching tab at the top, and you'll have a bunch of options, whether you'd like a 20-minute session, 40-minute session, maybe an hour, maybe a package, whatever that may be for you. But in the meantime, when I do these little card readings, I always try to focus on what's the best card for everyone to resonate with, or pay attention to this week, or whatever's going on in their life they might be able to relate it to. And we can all relate to these well-being cards, because every time I read one, we all can literally apply it in any area of our life, and that's what's so great about them. So in this first card that I chose, this is called "You Can't Control Others." And it distinctly says that it's not my work to control others. And how many of us have had challenges in this area throughout our lifetime? I know I have, and I work on that every day. But I will tell you a secret and something that I use in my everyday life. When I start to feel like I want to control something, which is often, well, not as often as it used to be. I've learned my lesson many, many times. But what I'll do is I'll start to feel for the resistance. If I start to feel upset or like friction, I know it's not the right direction. So if somebody's doing something or not doing something, and I all of a sudden get a little upset about it, and I feel like I want to tell them about it, I want to coerce them into something different, or I want to tell them, my opinion or the way I would do it, I actually feel through that. So if I were feeling friction over just jumping and saying, you should do that, don't do that, or, I need you to do it this way, and then all of a sudden I have all this worry around it, I know that's not the right way to go about it. But then if I start to feel myself saying, okay, well, if they do this, I'll do this. If they do that, I'll do that. And I start to come up with plans A, B, and C. That way I'm not so, concerned about what they're doing, and I'm not so attached to it. And then I can feel myself like loosening up and letting go. And then I can also feel myself, okay, if I want to make a suggestion, then I know in my heart it's just a suggestion, right? I don't know if this will help you, but that's how I kind of handle it. I'm like, well, I want to make a suggestion, but I want to put it in a positive way, or I just want to say it's my opinion, and then I lose attachment to it. So once I express my opinion, or I express what it is I would like, or whatever that may be for you, I just try to let go and say, well, whatever the outcome is, I can't control that other person. They're either going to try to work with me, or they have their own journey, so they might not work with me, right? And just let go of the attachment, let go of that emotion, let go of that friction. And that always, always helps me, because on the card it says, trying to limit anybody about anything defies the law of the universe. It cannot be done. And I'm sure you, as an I, have experienced that. How many times? Okay. Now, if the other person or people want to do what it is that you're suggesting, then they will. It's like I said, it's their choice. So you cannot control others, and you can control and craft and create your own life. Now, we know that from all of our experiences, that we are best when we are creating for ourselves and trying just to focus on what it is we can do for ourselves. That's why I say, if you get the urge to control somebody else or what somebody else does, just always know, detach, because you don't have any control of that. You can suggest, you can give an opinion calmly, hopefully, and just know that if somebody doesn't choose to do something, it's not always against you. It's more like it's their journey. There's nothing you can do. But you can present to them, like I said, your case or whatever it is that you want to show them, and that's all good. That's fine. You can participate and try to co-create, but if that person does not want to co-create with you, you're going to have a hard time getting them to do exactly what you want, exactly the way you want, right? So lessons learned, and hopefully that will help you a little bit. And also, I know that everybody seems to have more buttons these days that can be pushed very easily. I would just step back and detach as well. When you feel like a button is getting pushed or something is upsetting you, where you're just like, I can't believe you're not doing this, or I can't believe that you're going to do that. Just step back for a minute, ask yourself, how does this really affect me right this minute? And even if you think it affects you in the way that you think that it's going to affect you, I know I said that twice, but that's to reiterate, just know that whatever they do, you still have no control over it. So it doesn't matter, really, in the long run. It doesn't matter. You're only going to upset yourself. You're only going to waste your energy. You're going to stress out, and your energy is going to drain over something that you really have no control. So be honest with yourself and say, well, what I would like them to do this, or I would feel better if they did this, but I know I have no control over it. I also noticed that in today's world, we also try to control others and make others do what we want because of our own fears, our own uncertainties, our own insecurities, our own opinions, our own biases, and things like that. And that definitely causes a lot of friction. It definitely is not healthy. It's not good for you. And again, I will suggest that you step back and know that, I am doing the best that I can do for myself, creating what I need to create for myself. And whatever that person is creating over there, I'm not going to get so attached to it that it affects me in an unhealthy way. How's that? So keep in mind, you cannot control others, but you can control what you do, and you can control how you react to others. You can control how you compartmentalize what it is that maybe they're not doing, or maybe they're doing, whatever it is for you in your life, with whoever it's with. And just know, in the long run, you have absolutely no control over that person. And just be thankful they're in your life if it's somebody you want in your life. And if it's somebody who is more of an acquaintance, then, I always tell everybody, mind your own business, do your thing, let them do their thing. And hey, we'll see where it goes. Because in the long run, you're just going to stress yourself out, make yourself miserable by trying to control every person in your life. So on that note, again, visit me at lisampepe.com or wellbeingawakening.com. I also have some freebies on the front page you can sign up for. And I also have some group coaching that I do every single week. It's a monthly membership. But if you want the personalized version of this, where I do 2, 3, 4, and 5 card reading spreads over different areas of your life, just go to the coaching tab and go in and purchase a session and schedule it. And I will talk to you soon. Looking forward to meeting you. And until the next card reading, have a wonderful day and try to stay in control of your own life and don't control others. Okay. Bye-bye for now.